crops ain't growing in season, cause there is no season. It's all one. Agriculture was developmental, stems from the ground on up, environmentally sound pounding out from the core, sprouting out from the crust, save the world. It's up to you and only us. Agricultural developmental stems from the ground on up, environmentally sound pounding out from the core, sprouting out of the crust, save the world. It's up to you and only us.
Black bean burrito, digesting green Doritos, fire flavored Fritos, bike riders and speedos, holy Toledo, watch out for the torpedo, aiming at your casino, on the way to Reno, just a little game at Keno, taking place in a casino, and little do we know, overpopulation of the feeble, people living illegal, shit on by a seagull, similar to a critic judging a movie sequel, or a whack group dropping a single, a separate can of Pringles, crowds of youth mingle, times are growing old and beginning to wrinkle, it's going to pour rather than sprinkle, the stars will no longer twinkle, tickle, tweety, teeny, weeny, twinkie, triscuits, minute maid biscuits, parallel points, pivot, tickets to the trivets, used by the idiots, imbecile bastard, degenerates, plastered, to the part they play, start to pray and wake up to another day, nothing left to say, yet products of the agriculture has many different ways to display nature's waves, crashing over waves, born and raised in the cave, yet brave enough to step out, everything inside I let out, get out if you're not with it, trust me, only the gifted could really be lifted, as the rest of the shit is, set through a straw like futuristic liquid, if you ripped it, so zip it, zig it, zag it, drag it, bag it, no room for bragging, breath of the death of a dragon.
Literature written pure. Heard was the word of the shepherd who secured the flock of sheep on the block who beat out rap music. It was a bad influence cause the shepherd was poisoning the seeds of tomorrow. Now the crops were now tainted, stifling the growing process, then processed and placed in tin cans for every woman and man to stick their face in and get their fill some grub. Now so much that they became ill. One by one the village people were killed, all slowly like pests from pesticide obtaining valley fever. Negative music is genocide when the children of the receiver plugged into the box, dug into the dirt filled with deadly pollutants from landfills. See, man kills himself and steals from the earth for his personal wealth. Since the first agricultural crop was grown, not to fulfill his needs nor for his children to feed, but just to satisfy his greed. Now I see his face at the marketplace, cashing in off of hard-earned money, cause we're hungry to eat fast food, faster than the rate it grows. From where the next crop of fruit and vegetables come, nobody knows. So guess we just have to cut down some more rainforests in hopes that the earth supports us. Please don't ignore this.
Aggravating agriculture, horticulture, pesticide, infanticide, ingrown, inbred, red meat and poultry, adultery, adolescent, a farm goes under in the Midwest, courtesy of NAFTA. Crop dusting, Dayton's on tractors, crash test dummies, livestock dung heap, illegal toxic dumping, dousing the water running alongside the ranch, avalanche of available growth hormones, all 3 ears of corn that collaborate with the cholesterol of cud. Shoe, chalk up another victory for the vixens, purchasing plots of land used to develop a strip mall and multiplex. Polluted participants, parched dirt depends on rainfall to regenerate random seeds. Skyscrapers replace oak trees, unloading, loathing, upgrading, downloading chemicals into cornfields, foaming, focus on farm, grain silos, silent silicone, slaying asparagus, aspiration rations, rodents devour tomatoes, bulging potatoes, fat content, potassium, chrysanthemum, cradling, cracking corn on the cob, frogs with toothpaste, tuba, agriculture is applicable in Oklahoma or Bermuda's triangle, rectangle, wrecked harvest, hard times teasing the tip of the iceberg, I storm isosceles, sovereignty, marveling at each unfortunate family's misfortune, buy a lottery ticket and turn the establishment on its head, heads up, HEPA filter, non-cigarette fields of tobacco, tumultuous millennium password, catchphrase, catastrophic, catatonic allegiance, alluring, drawn to drastic, scandalous soap operas, 60 minutes worth of information causing an uproar, uphold immaculate contradiction, contraband aid, farm aid, concert contamination, contrast, color encrusted in increments, intravenous needles, need to want an insatiable craving, corrupt parental guidance, guillotine, retrieve rotten tank, septic, separate, separatist, specialist, common sense, specimen in women, wait for a lack of food, feast, fetish with feeding for hunger, hunchback, quarter, currency, museum, curator, agricultural credit rating, unacceptable for illegal maneuvers, manifest, gimmick, simp, simultaneous, gracious, all growing up, grin and bear it,